Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, let me know. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Can you guys hear me well? Okay, perfect. Perfect. If I'm squinting, it's because I'm a little blind. So I gotta like squint to see. I'm so glad you guys are here today. This is like my second official live. The last one was like in the beginning of the year after marrying my husband. So um, I'm excited to have you guys here. You guys can ask me any questions or just put any chat in the comments or in the live area while we wait for other people. How y'all doing today? How are you guys doing today? And I don't know, is this a little delayed? Let me see. Okay, cool. Oh, who got married? What wedding? No, I was saying marry my husband was the show. Not I didn't get married. It wasn't me. The show Marry My Husband was the last time we did it live. The K drama Marry My Husband. Not me, child. No, no, not me. I'm not married. So I'm gonna give it like maybe a couple more minutes. Maybe like 6:20, 6:25, and I don't really have like a specific topic. I just really wanted to chit chat with us or with y'all about all the shows we've loved so far this year. Um, Initially, I planned on doing like a live like every 3 months to see how people feel about it, and then do it maybe once a week, so we can like rehash re what is it recap shows we've seen. But there's so many shows I started this year. Either I was like, I'm not gonna finish this. It was boring. I hated it. Or I just never got to finishing it. Like, oh, where you going on vacation? You know, I was gonna do that today too. I was gonna film a video because I have a second channel where it's more beauty and lifestyle. I was gonna do that today, but y'all, in the past month, I started a new job in a new manager role, and it is so exhausting, and I hate the job. I love the people, but I don't like the job. It's just so exhausting. Every time I've been off so far, I'm just like, I'm gonna film. I have all these great ideas of things I want to film, and then to record reactions for Patreon, which for whatever kid drama I'm doing, child, I be tired. I am tired. Hi, Candace. Yeah, so I've just been having, I need to figure it out. I've been struggling so much to figure out how I can balance all of it. But I've been wanting to do this so much, and I'm just like, I'm so glad y'all are here. Yes, I love that for you. I've never been to Disneyland, Disney World. Disney World is in Florida, right? And Disneyland is in California. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I it was so many shows. And then there was certain shows, y'all, that I finished, and I was like, this was a waste of my time. Let's get started to talking about that, okay? The show that I finished that I think I mentioned this in our group chat is Impossible Air. That's how I felt about the show. Okay? Because what was the reason? It started off, oh my God. The trailer, whoever was cutting their trailers did a great job. Because I was like, oh, I can't wait to see this show. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be so good. It was not. It was a waste of my however many episodes it was. I could have watched another show. It didn't work out for me. I was so upset. Okay. Yeah, I want to go to Disney World too. I definitely want to go to Disney World, but I want to go with like my favorite people. I feel like going places like that with your favorite people, it's always so much fun. I mean, I also don't mind going places by myself. I actually enjoy going places by myself, but I feel like Disney World is one of those places you go with people to enjoy the the experience. Speaking of Disney, have you guys been watching any of the Disney K dramas? Because I don't know what they have going on. I know like they split it and it's on Hulu. But if you have the combo of like Hulu in Disney, like in the app, they have the K. I almost threw something at my TV the other day. They had, or they have K dramas on Disney. It's kind of under Hulu, but why is it dubbed? I could have fought. Yeah, I couldn't get into Impossible Air. It just, and you know what? Talking about Sonic, I finished it reluctantly because I kept thinking, okay, maybe this is the next episode where it will pick up. This is the next episode where I'll know what's going on. And it just never happened until the show was over. Oh my God. I was so pissed. Oh, I was so pissed. I was like, we did not need this at all whatsoever. This is useless. Is what? No. The female lead, she sucked. The girl that played the sister of our second male lead, I don't even know who was the male lead. Technically, it was EJ Wook, but I it's just so confused. You see how confused I am? That's how confused the show was. A lot of people, when I tried to talk to them about it, they were like, I can't tell you what this is about. And that's how I feel for other people. I can't. Yeah, Marry My Husband was really good. I had so much fun reacting to that show. And I actually miss like reacting to like having YouTube reactions. But y'all know, if you don't know, everything now is on Patreon because when I finished what show was that? Queen of Tears. It was Studio Dragon. Was it Studio Dragon? It was the other people that they partner with. I can't remember what they're called right now. But they basically gave me and like four other people that reacted to that show on YouTube, they give us a strike. I know a girl, they give her 16 strikes. On YouTube, you're only supposed to get 3 strikes and then they debate canceling your channel. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I had to go back and forth with YouTube and then Studio Dragon. Um, no, it was CJENM. It's just Studio Dragon was the other company. But it was a whole battle. I couldn't post on my channel for a month. And I don't know how bigger YouTubers are doing it, posting reactions on YouTube without a problem, but YouTube told me if I kept it going, they were going to remove my channel. And when they remove your channel or when they delete your channel, they can delete the other ones you have. And I was not risking my other channel, so that's what happened there. Oh, you didn't even fit. So they're one and the same. They own, yeah. So it was CJANM basically that was emailing or that contacted YouTube to flag down or to give us a strike, and it was just that show specifically because there are other Studio Dragons shows that didn't or that just didn't I didn't have a problem with, and then I noticed they started going to see other shows. I guess other reactors have made, and they started giving that a strike too, and I don't know why. People reacting to your shows is giving it more visibility. What's the issue? And this only happened to me for K dramas because what YouTube does is when you do what is it I'm trying to say? Reactions, because it's copyrighted content. Anyone that makes reaction videos, if you don't know what you're uploading is copyrighted content, they're lying. I know it's copyrighted content because it's not my original content. But a lot of studios, especially American studios, they see that you're reacting to it. It's not like you're just uploading their movies or their show on there for other people to watch. But I'm guessing because Korea has different laws. Because I know when I tried to do a couple of shows that was from Amazon, like an Amazon original, within like 30 minutes, Amazon just released it. They didn't care. But YouTube automatically flags anything that's copyrighted content. And I guess the Amazon team reviewed it and they didn't care. They were just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, it's I don't know how other channels do it because there are other channels that are thriving, and I really, I really enjoy like reacting to stuff because realistically, the way I react to shows when I upload it is how I be acting in my living room on my couch, cursing the people out because you're making stupid decisions. And that's how I feel. So I was like, I would actually enjoy reacting to shows. And it started off well. Oh, I had to also remove my Alchemy of Souls, uh, or Alchemy of Souls season 2, because that's also CJENM Studio Dragon. So they were going like different shows. I was like, let me just remove this before they try to give me another strike and I have to battle it out with YouTube again. So for bigger reaction channels, I do know a lot of reaction channels. They have editors. I can't afford the type of editors that they have yet. And there's certain things like, I'm funny. How do you know I wanted you to edit that part out? I just made you laugh. Why would you remove that? So it's like it's hard to it's hard to dictate to people like what to edit out, what to remove. So I don't know, but I think that would be the only way I would be doing reaction videos again for YouTube. On Patreon, it's so easy for me to just make myself a little small in the corner and play the whole thing because there's a paywall there. I've never had an issue with Patreon, so that's where I've been posting all of the reactions. And I think I have over 100 hours of content. So if y'all want to watch reaction videos, it's on my Patreon. Yeah, I can't do dubbed, but I don't know why they just even have it on Disney. If it's gonna be a Hulu show, like I was so confused. And I have my like Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN pack from my phone, the combo that comes with the phone. And I was like, whatever, it's just one bill, so I don't have to think about anything. I regret that decision so much because even the Hulu I have has ads. I don't need ads. I'm already paying for this service. I don't need ads. So I just thought that was weird. Oh, I'm on episode 3 of Squid Games right now, season 2. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Korea need to get it together. You know, I was watching this. Oh my god, I don't remember his name, but just randomly, like 2 weeks ago, I stumbled up on this channel. He covers a lot of Korean news, especially after the president tried to have a martial, like declare martial law. And I think he's Korean American now living in Korea. I think that's what it is. But I just stumbled upon his channel and he gives a lot of detailed things going on there. And just the thing that he breaks down, I just find so fascinating because what are y'all going through? I remember him saying how the country is so innovative and forward in a lot of technical advancements, but they're so remedial in the way they think and they're so conservative in the way they do things. And I couldn't agree more. Because I was like, why? Do you know us Americans and other people reacting to your shows gives it more visibility? Did you know that? But it was a whole thing, y'all. I was so sad. So I think the only thing I can do now, if I decide to keep doing like reactions on YouTube, will most likely be like a recap of the episode, like a review of each episode. But I don't know how many people would be interested in that. And once I figure out the live, the next time we do one, I want to have it in a way where we can chit chat and you guys are not just typing, we're having actual conversations. I don't know how to do that yet. That's why that's why this is formatted this way. Maybe I'll have to do like a Zoom because this is, I use this for my reaction. I don't really use this for lives like that, so I don't know. I don't know how to add people to come on video because I would love that actually. So, can y'all tell me what your top favorite show this year was and your least favorite show? Top five. Five favorite, five least favorite. Oh, the lead actress for Marry My Husband, she's so good. We love her. She got into some little scandal with her shady boyfriend. But we like her in these parts. If you guys, you could also share. Oh, if you guys like, you could also share this live with other people. The more people, the merrier. I feel like the first live I had, we had a lot of people, and it was very fun and interactive. But I have not posted on this YouTube channel in in a couple of months. I know people are like, "What happened? Where did you go?" Yes, I use OBS. Oh, really? Oh, me and you gonna need to talk because you know I've been trying to find a way to just make live streaming just easier. I think that's why I actually haven't done more because I just feel like OBS is one of those things where you have to know a lot about it to figure it out. It just seems I feel like this was when I started learning Premiere Pro like at least 10 years ago now. I looked at the interface and I was like, no, thank you. This is too hard. That's how I feel about OBS sometimes because some people have mentioned StreamYards, but I'm like, everything. I want someone to break it down for me and I want to know how to use what I'm doing. Oh, see, that's another thing. That see, because I've seen other people's lives where they bring other people on and I'm just like, oh, I would love to do that. Honestly, I'm going to figure it out because the next time I do a live, I want people to be able to come on if they want to. There's no obligation, but I feel like people will want to chat more. I just don't know how to do that right now. Oh, was that the Asian Awards? Well, good for her. Because what else was she? Was she in two shows this year or just one? Or did she win for Marry My Husband? What? Yeah, because this is connected via YouTube, but you know what? If I told you I knew how this worked, I'd be lying. Because I just, I don't know. I don't know how to, because that's what I really want. That's what I want the lives to be. If this was my full time job, I wanted to be able to do like live discussions, like on the weekends of the show that we have all watched for the week. And then on the weekends, we can get to chat about it. And then, every week we do that, but, I gotta go to work. Wait, moving was this year? Moving was this year, not last year? I haven't finished it, by the way. Y'all, I want you to know I watch so many shows. I watch so I watch so many shows. So there's certain things I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to that once I'm done with this, and then I'll pick up another show. Oh my god, I watch so many shows, and I watch a lot of shows because I know in our group chat I mentioned I'm writing I'm writing a K drama and US hybrid show, kind of like oh my god, there's a show that did it recently, but not that like young. Hello Kitty, Kitty something. I don't not Hello Kitty. The main character's name is Kitty. What is the name of the show? I don't know. But that kind of show hybrid is what I'm doing. So I'm watching a lot of shows that are like the format of my show, and I'm doing like workshops of my pilot. It's really hard to write a show. Until you realize you're about to write a show, you don't know how it's so hard. It's so hard. Yeah, I feel like time is not real is real. I feel like moving was last year, no? I don't remember. But like I said, it's also another show I didn't finish. Another show I was gonna pick up. Too many shows came out after, and I was just like, I guess I'll catch up. Was Twinkling Watermelon. Um, Shows that I'm looking forward to. Anything, anything with Udawan, my husband. Hello. Um, what's the other one? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. Oh my god, We Class Hero 2. Um, Remarriage and Desires. Do we have to attack the writers? What's going on? It's been like 3 years. Where's the second season? Do they plan on never giving us another season, or All of Us Are Dead season 2 needs to hurry up? What was that show? Oh, Hellbound season 2 came out. I didn't really like it. I think maybe I was turned off the way they treated the main character in real life. I just was not. I was like, oh, this is how. I'm just. I don't know, and it was boring. It was boring. I am like that too. I try to finish shows, but y'all, like, if it's not a convenient way for me to watch it, that's what makes me stop. Like, every show so far, unless I was just not interested, every social so far that has been on Amazon Prime and that has been on Netflix, I've watched it because it's so convenient. Or Vicky. When I initially started Vicky, I had the pro plan, but a lot of the shows I wanted to watch just wasn't on there, so I demoted myself. So I now have the free plan. But ask me the last time I watched something on Vicky. High TV, always, 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 9 times out of 10, they always have a lot of the shows I want. And because my commute, I'm always on the train, like, in New York City, I'm always like watching stuff on my commute because that's how I catch up on a lot of shows. Because when I get home sometimes, y'all, I just go in the shower and go to sleep. I'm exhausted. So a lot of my shows, if I'm not reacting to them, I watch them on my commute. When I get up, I just download them. Extra Attorney Woo season 2 is coming. I don't think that's a show that needs a season 2. We get yeah. Oh, I loved. Okay, 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 Candace. Me and you be liked a lot of shows together. I feel like the Atypical Family is a show a lot of people didn't talk about, and I really liked it. Let me tell y'all something. I'm shallow. I just want to cover my face when I say this. I'm shallow. If you give me a beautiful female lead, or you give me a handsome, very good looking male lead, I'm watching it. I may not finish, but I'm gonna watch. The Atypical Family, first of all, he was a deadbeat daddy. We don't appreciate that. The show was so good, and I just felt like not a lot of people was talking about it. The only thing I didn't like was the fat suit. Like, what was the purpose of that? We could have told her story in a different way without the fat suit. And we know Korea is fatphobic as fuck. But we did not. It was so jarring. Oh my God. It was just, I was like, why did we do this? There was a way. This is the thing. This is the thing. Let me tell y'all. I am not of the group of people that say K-dramas are better than Western dramas, because it's never going to be true. It's never going to be true. And I think maybe because I love cinema, I really love movies. I love the craft of it. I watch a lot of cinema. So I would never be in the group of K-dramas are better than Western media, but a lot of K-dramas are really good. The thing that gets me to that point is a lot of their shows, they never nail it in the head. Like, there's always something that's missing, and you give them the side eye, like, why would you do that? I felt like with her story, there's another way they could have told the story of her trauma manifesting in that way where she couldn't fly without putting her in a fat suit. Come on. We are smart people. We don't need a visual aid of someone going through something. They could have just written her character better, and I think she deserved better. Because no one took her seriously. Oh my God, no, that upset me. It upset me so much. Yeah, they do have this whimsical feeling to them, and it comes off very polished and just it's very pretty. And I think, like, I like the escapism of that, but I like more realistic and gritty stuff. Like, I don't mind fantasy. I actually love fantasy, but I don't know. I think it's the way they edit it, and sometimes they take the editing too far. They take the editing too far. It makes me want to fight. They take the edit. They take the editing too far. When they kiss like fish. But you know what? I think maybe because I seek out like certain stories. I told y'all in the group chat, if you're here from the group chat, I told y'all a lot of the raunchy stuff and the K movie and K drama stuff I've seen. That's why it makes me laugh when they try to infantilize these adults. Like, please stop. Y'all know we're adults watching this, right? Don't do us like that. They be like this with their lips. Just, I can't. I can't. Yeah, I find a lot of the cultural aspect in certain stories very beautiful. Like they're very familiar. Like just I don't know, certain things I love about it, but when it comes to how they treat people and women, excuse me, I mean, we're no better in America. We could also like America and still what is the word I'm trying to find? And still critique it. But I just the way they treat women like y'all, if you see when I watch K dramas, the way I'm fighting and yelling at my screen, oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, K dramas sometimes I'm like we so I'm not even talking about like the way they edit and slow stuff down and give us 13 point of views of the same thing that just happened. I'm not even talking about that. The way they edit their skin, stop. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. But they have to. I don't know. I think they're just it's one of those things where they're trying to showcase innocence in the way because it's too many of their shows that are like that for it to not be the case in my head anyway. I think they're just trying to portray them as a people very innocent because they do it on almost every show where we have 16 episodes and y'all kissing on the 15th episode. Because there are also other movies, like a lot of their movies has some grit to them. But like we were just chatting about Hit the Spot. You telling me there was no intimacy coordinator there? For that show, they were bumping uglies. Y'all. Yeah, I'm just, you know what I'm thinking in my head? I'm thinking of like J dramas compared to like K dramas, the way they kiss. It reminds me of y'all when I watched the first episode of the Fishwife Bowls. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I was not ready, but I got hooked on immediately. I was not ready, but I got hooked on immediately. Yeah, that's what I mean too. Like the way they edit the skin is just so jarring. And guys, can I tell y'all? So I'm also a pro makeup artist in real life. A lot every time I watch a K drama, either I'm always like, whew, or I'm always pissed. 9 times out of 10, eight, seven, 8 times out of 10, I'm always pissed. Because the face never matches the rest of the body. Their face is always extra, extra, extra pale. And then the body's like their natural tone. I hate that. And then when they blur everything to to oblivion, where are your features? And they do it more to women than they do to men. And then when they move certain ways and you see the filter come off, they already have great skin. I'm just so confused. Why y'all doing that? Listen. Yeah, some of the British show I've seen, they're like, you gonna see what their skin looks like. This is what that's it. That's it. We're giving you the realness. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I like that. I think it lets you know this is what. You know, K dramas, the girlies be struggling. They struggle. But you're carrying a Birkin? Hello? Okay, Birkin is very, very recognizable. I take that back. When they're struggling, why do you have a Loewe bag on? And I clock things like these because, like, I'm a fashion girly. I'm into, like, fashion and beauty. And, like, you say you can't pay your rent, but your purse is Bottega. The makeup you're using is Clé de Peau. That cushion foundation costs like $100. What do you mean you're broke? You're not broke. It's a lie. I need them to get real with us. Zendaya was in Korea. What she was doing there? Oh, when she was promoting something, did they made her lighter? That's crazy. Yes. Why do they do? Oh my god. Like y'all know men can grow hair, right? Why are you trying to hide that? Why? 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 Why are we doing this? It's not. It's not necessary. It's just. It's not. Like I could see his mustache. Why y'all trying to cover that from us? Oh my god, that's another show that I need to. I started it. Uh, a lot of the shows, I always start a lot of shows because a show that I'm like, oh, I'm interested in, I always react to the first episode. And then either I'll forget that I already started reacting to it and I'll watch it and I can't be lying. Like, I can't say it's a reaction or it's a first reaction if I've already seen it. Or I'm just like, I'm not watching this. It's so many shows I've dropped, like, I'm not. Because I know I have so many shows to watch. If I if by the second or I give it a chance, a third episode you have not drew me in, no thank you. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. Yeah, like I need them to get I need them to get realistic with certain things. Yes, I love being able to see because even in what I realized from consuming a lot of K content for so long, now I know that a lot of what their celebrities do is what impacts the way their younger society, like the netizens, the way they act. And one of these days, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but once their celebrities and their idols get a backbone and just stand up for themselves, it's gonna be a rude awakening for the netizens because y'all playing games. You cannot keep harassing and talking shit down to your celebrities because you want to worship them. They are so rude to their celebrities. Or like if someone goes natural, automatically now they call them ugly. What are you talking about? You guys, did you watch Mask Girl? I remember in that show in every episode, I think I kept increasingly getting upset because the main female lead, they try to like they didn't uglify her enough with makeup. So every time they kept calling her ugly, it couldn't resonate in my brain because I'm like, I know this is not the person we're calling ugly because she's not even. I need them to get it together. I think everything we love, or a lot of foreigners love about Korea, is the aesthetics. I wouldn't want to live there. I would go visit and, go shopping and do all the things and have fun. But I wouldn't want to live there. The women don't even want to be the child. I have gotten a couple of clients that were East Asian, and I'm one of those makeup artists. I'm not cheap. So if you're gonna be paying me, I want you to know the type of makeup artist I am. We're matching. Your face is gonna match the rest of your body. I'm not doing makeup because once you leave my chair and you go to your event, I am now. Your face is now my calling card. Okay? I'm not about to have you be 13 different shades on your face and your body. And people are like, who did your makeup? I've had East Asian clients and South Asian clients that always want to make their makeup much lighter than their body. And I'm just like, I'm not the makeup artist for you. We don't do that over here. I'm so sorry. Like, I had one client, her makeup was so good. She was Chinese, and I think she was American Chinese, so she loved her tan. And people that have like a lot of East Asians, and I'll say Mexicans, they have like really fine, thick, straight hair, and you could always tell in the brows. So I think her friends loved the way I did her eyebrows because it was like it was able to sleek down. It wasn't just sticking up. So when they tried to hire me and they tried to, they were like, "Oh, I would like my makeup like this." I was like, "Not on my chair, girl." Yeah, they like. I always say to my friends, like when I go to Korea, I want to be there for like a month or two. I want to be able to actually just enjoy a lot of the things, but to live there permanently, I'm good. Mm-mm. I'll go there for the aesthetics, stuff that I want to get done, if anything. Um, a lot of like some makeup products that I have. My friend went to Korea early this year. I made her buy me a bunch of shit because, like I said, I actually quite have um, East Asian clients that it's hard for me to find eyebrow pencils for their skin tone because they tend to have cooler toned hair, and a lot of our eyebrow pencils here leans warmer. I know I'm deviating from the topic, but I had her buy me all the things that's hard for me to find here, or that's just crazy expensive here, because we have a K Town here in New York, and I get all my stuff from them there. But if I can't find it, I was like, let me make a list. So I would love to go like enjoy the food, to see what the club scene is about, and just have fun. But to live as a resident, absolutely not. I want to go to Japan, but I know Japan is very expensive to travel. Yeah, no, we love because makeup is supposed to enhance your features. It's not supposed to make you like you look like Casper the Ghost. And a lot of certain clients, they want to look like Casper the Ghost, and I'm like, I'm not that. You paying me this much money to make you look like Casper the Ghost? No, no. But yeah, some of the edits, I'm just like, no. That's why certain shows resonate more than others to me. Like, and that's how I know a lot of these like directors. So like when I'm writing my show, I'm like, let me take a note of that. I like the way they did this show. Like hit the spot. There is a lot of things in that show that they did right for me, and it healed me a little bit from the K drama trauma I had from the fish kissing because I was like, why is this happening to us? Why are y'all doing this to us? Yeah, the stores, the what do you call it? The KBD stores, they're pretty tiny and it's like always packed. I think because a lot more people. I remember like even right before COVID, um, I used to be able to go get certain lashes because I have really small eyes. Well, not I have almond shaped eyes, and I find a lot of lashes for Asian eyes always fit me perfectly because I have smaller eyes. So I used to get a lot of my lashes from there. And lately, every time I go to a store, it's always packed. Oh my God, it's always. I'm like, yeah, they gotta extend the 32nd Street K Town. They gotta extend it further east because, yeah, Yeah, I worked at Sephora for 5 years. That's where I encountered a lot of that. I mean, like that's how I encountered a lot of like my clientele, and then they'll refer me to other people, and I'd be like, I'm not that kind of makeup artist. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna take your money and make you walk out of my chair looking crazy. No, I'm gonna educate you on why I'm doing what I'm doing, so you understand the why, so you look good. But no, I've had people want foundation match and I match them perfectly and they be like, it's too dark. Baby, what do you mean? That's your color. Please. Oh, what? I think it depends on your eye shape. For me, the lashes, because like I struggle, even though this upcoming year is when I'm gonna get into contacts, even though I really want LASIK. I've gotten to a point where my glasses has now leaving like it leaves dents on my cheeks because I have really high cheekbones. So I want to start wearing contacts, and it was a struggle for me when I tried to start before. So like having smaller eyes, every time I got lashes from them, it just fit my eyes perfect. I never had to cut it. It was just good. I just love going there to get stuff. Exactly. I want you to leave my chair as a client happy. What shows are you guys looking forward to? Also, are you guys watching The Light Shop? I made the mistakes a couple of times when I started watching it to watch it at night. Let me tell you something. The way I turned on all my lights in my room, don't play with me. I was like, what? I could only watch this show during the day. I could not. Oh, I love lashes. I just haven't been wearing lashes lately because of my glasses. Like the ones I want to wear after a while, they like every time I blink, my glasses, I just need contacts. That's the moral of the story here is I'm ready to give up on my glasses and get contacts. Wait, the light shop is finished? Dang. How many episodes is it? Is it 8 or 12? I miss I have a confession to make. I miss 16 episode shows one season. Don't give me don't give me 2 seasons of a show and they're 8 episodes. That's one season K dramas and I blame Netflix. But I'm talking about shows that have 16 episodes and none of them are like filler episodes. Like, let me tell y'all about stuff that pissed me off this year. Queen of Tears, it started to derail after the 10th episode. Because the 10th episode, now I'm like, okay, we're all on the same page. We know she's sick. We know this has happened. Nobody in the family, oh my God, nobody in the family was fighting to get their shit back. Except the male lead that y'all trying to kick out and that y'all been rude to the whole entire time. This y'all money. This is your business. Hello? After the 12th episode of Queen of Tears, I was like, so, this show's gonna go downhill. For me, it did. For me. Because I was like, they're gonna rush the last. And then I think it was the 15th or the 14th episode where he got into a car accident. I could have threw my computer screen when I was watching it. I was like, this late in the game, we got too much shit going on for y'all to start. Why would he get in an accident? God, I was so pissed. I was pissed. I was pissed. I was like, it's too many things y'all gotta do for him to be getting in an accident. What? How many writers do we have on the show? I don't like don't like when they do that. And a lot of K dramas to me actually suffer from that. They don't really know how to like tie it up with a pretty bow. Like you could give us a happy ending, but did you really do it well? Did you though? So I give the show a 7 out of 10 because they started off so strong, and I don't know what happened. Oh, what's the Gonyu show? What is he doing? What is it called? I haven't even started the Fire Priest one. I saw the I've been seeing edits on TikTok for the second season, but I haven't watched the first one. So, and that's another thing. There are a lot of shows that I'm like, oh, I want to react to that, and I won't watch it, and then I'll forget about it, and it's like now it's 6 months later. Or there are shows that I, like I said, I start to react to them the first episode or the first two episodes. A lot of them don't make it to Patreon because I'm like, I actually don't like this show, and I don't want I don't want people to get excited. And plus, like I said earlier, I started this job that's very exhausting. So I'm trying to figure out my filming schedule because I don't like not posting almost every day for Patreon because people are paying monthly. So I want to be able to like give people what they subscribe for. Um, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm always apologizing to the Patreon people. Like, I promise I want to be able to upload as much as I can, but you know, sometimes when you have a 9 to 5 and you're working, I always count my commute. Like, if I'm working an 8 hour shift, that's like 11 hours. My commute to work, working, my commute back home, it's exhausting. And my job itself is exhausting. You know what? For Queen of Tears, Danielle, you're not really missing much. You're not missing much. Like, it was cute in the beginning. It was cute in a way where like it was good storytelling, but I'm not gonna lie, the wife got on my nerves. I have to, y'all, when I watch K dramas, I always have to tell myself it's just a show, it's just a show, it's just a show. Because the way they be pissing me off, or the way people don't talk back or stand up for themselves, and this is a me problem because I'm not a people pleaser. I get irritated fast. I'm just like, it's just a show, relax. But I just, like, speak up, okay? Speak up. Oh no. I have not seen My Dearest. Amnesia twice is crazy. Yeah, so, that's what I'm saying. Some of them, they start off so good. And then I'm just like, you took us on this ride for what? Dear Harry. And I think I remember in the chat somebody was saying, oh, I don't know where I saw this, where they said the male lead from that show is a scumbag. And now I'm watching Squid Games, and he's in it. I need to read up on that. I don't know everything. I always think I'm knowledgeable on what's going on in the K drama actresses and actors world, and then there are people that are like immersed in it. I'm like, whoa. Oh, see, it drags. Oh no, what happened? I'm sorry, y'all. I accidentally hit something on here. Um, My Demon. I watched the first couple of episodes. I was like, I don't have time for this, and I don't think Song Kang is a good actor. Kong, yeah, that's his name, right? To me, um, so he can't do any wrong. There's no show I've seen him in, and I'm just like, nah. It's always a hit for him anyway. And then sometimes the shows, I'm like, ugh, y'all had a good start. To me, though, his best show is always gonna, for me anyway, it's always gonna be It's Okay to Not Be Okay. And there's another one. Oh my God. When he went to prison for a crime that he did or didn't commit. Damn, I can't remember the name of that. That was really good. Oh, the guy from let me look it up. I don't remember his name because he got on my nerves in Dear Haiti. Dear let's see. I'm trying to find his name. Lee Jung-wook in Squid Game. If you've watched, I'm on episode 3. But the guy with the daughter that's sick. Yeah, a lot of the shows they do too much. Like now, there's certain shows that I'm like, if you give me 8 episodes or 10 or 12 and you wrap it up and it was real tight, shout out to you. But if you're gonna give me 16 episodes, tell a good story. Like for me, the show I'm writing, because in the initial stages of a lot of K dramas, I already know, like I said, they are 16 episodes. And my brother, he went to film school, so he was giving me a lot of advice on, depending on the network that I pitch my story to, I can't start writing the show and flush it out until I know how the network operates. So if the network for streaming, if they only do 12 episodes, you have to plan to write a story for that. And I don't want my show to have a second season. I just want it to be like a K drama. He was like, but they're probably not going to give you 16 episodes. But I blame American streaming because all the K dramas before they started catering to the Western audience was always 16 episodes. Yeah, I think his character was perfect in the way he acted in My Demon, but generally, I don't think he's a strong actor. And I know a lot of people find him attractive, but I think he has bug eyes. But he's not ugly. We've talked about this. Like, there are people that are really handsome and are attractive people, but I don't find them attractive whatsoever. Like, at all. At all. But yeah, that guy, I heard some people lately, they've been saying he's not a good person, that he's scum. And I'm just like, what did he do? I want to find out. Because the show I just saw him in, he was scum in there too. So I'm, I'm already on board. Like, what did he do? Y'all know who I want to see more things. I have to Google his name because I don't remember. He's so fine to me and so tall. He was in that, damn, it was on Netflix. It came out last year. I have to find it. I can't remember. Kim Young Kwang. Oh my god, I need to see him in more things. Can I? Is there a way for me to find pictures, y'all? Cause I always think I know what I'm doing. Let me not ruin this. I just told y'all earlier I don't know how to work this to be adding pictures, but he was in. There was a show he was in, and they were bumping uglies in that show too, and it was on Netflix. Somebody, y'all remember somebody? That was also a show that started off I think really strong in the end, and I was just like, I mean, okay. K dramas to me, they just don't know how to like wrap stuff up really good. StreamYard, okay, I'm gonna watch a bunch of videos on it and download it. I'm always, is this something you have to pay for? Because I'm always the girly, like, I will pay for something that'll give me convenience. So we can chit chat. Because I really want this, I want us to be chatting. Because I thought about doing Zoom, but it was too last minute. And I was like, I've already sent the link. I don't know. But I use I'm gonna download StreamYard and see, because yeah. So the main lead guy, I want to see him in more things. I think he's so fine. I didn't mean to get riled up. I just think he's so fine. He's in this other show, where he's a villain. We also need to talk about K dramas having their villains. America also has this problem. We need to stop making the villains fine as fuck. We need to cut it out. This is a real issue that I have, because I like to think I'm a very high moral person. Don't give me a fine ass villain. Don't do it. Like, y'all, did you guys see Mission Impossible when Henry Cavill was the villain? Please. Excuse me? I did not take them serious. Wait, Danielle, what do you mean? What should I do? My messages are always spot on. About what? Wait, what did I miss? No, no, we really, because thank you guys. You get me. I've always been like this since I was a child. Okay, so I knew I was always like this since I was younger, because when I first started watching Avatar The Last Airbender, and they revealed Fire Lord Ozai. Excuse me? Please, don't do that. Don't do that. When I was watching Inuyasha and they told us Lord Sesshomaru was the villain? Hello? Don't do that. Don't do that to us. I just, so K-drama villains, I need them to stop making villains. I need to see you in a different light, because what you're doing is bad. But baby, you too fine for this. You, please. Oh my God. The guy I was just talking about. I wish I could pull up his picture. Oh my God, this man is so fine. I'm gonna try to find a way to do it up here, or I'm just gonna type in his name so y'all can Google it, because I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin what I'm doing. Also, what's his name? The guy that played the villain in Ballerina. He was the villain in Flower of Evil. I know all these people's names when I see their face, but it's a lot of names that sounds very similar. I need him to stop playing. Like, take at least like 4 years off. He was a villain in Death's Game. Sir, is that something you need to tell us in real life? Why do you like playing the villain so much? You are too fine for this. Stop. Um, he's so fine to me, this man. But anyway, another girl that I think is so pretty, and she's always a villain. Like, she was the villain in, maybe not a villain, kind of. Oh my God. What is the show I just finished reacting to? I can't remember. Oh my God. I'm Good Partner. Did you guys watch The Good Partner? She's also in, she's the sister in, I have too many thoughts in my brain. She is the sister in the show we're watching right now that I'm reacting to. I'm not caught up, so no spoilers for When the Phone Rings. I'm not caught up. I'm just caught up to what's the last episode that I've reacted to? I just need to edit it. I'm caught up to episode 6, so anything after that, don't tell me. I've already reacted to those, like I said. I just need to edit and upload them to Patreon. But the sister, she also, every time I see her, she's also, girl, why are you a villain in everything? Really? Please. But yes, he's a beautiful, yummy, scrumdiddlyicious me. I just, sir, you need to stop playing the villain. Because this is the like third time I seen him something. So you're not going to be the good guy at all? You're too fine for this. I just, cut it out. Oh, you know, the good partner, I can understand why you gave up. Um, I liked it because one, somebody mentioned it in the chat that we're tired of the teenage shows, and me too. Unless it's like We Class Hero, I don't mind if they're in school because it's a little more serious. They're not giving us like fluff, right? It's not just fluff. At my big age, I can't be doing fluff. I'm tired. Like, I love romance, right? But if it's fluff, it's annoying. It just seems so kiddish and it seems so amateurish. So I am with you on that. So when the good partner started, I was like, oh, this is good mess. Like, it was written well in how, and I love that they tackled divorce and we were able to see, especially for the way the law works in Korea, to see how divorce affects so many different people for different reasons. Did y'all know it's actually a stat that a lot of older couples now get divorced in Korea? And it's always the women to initiate it, rightfully so, because we know what they've been going through. But I was so fascinated. Like, a lot of older couples, not even the younger ones. I'm just like, those women are they're sick and tired of it. Sick and tired. But I liked the show because it showed different aspects. But it got to a certain point where I reacted and finished 2 shows before I even finished The Good Partner, and that ended months ago. I don't know, it was something about that show that does give like, you're getting a little boring. And that was also another show. I think I need them to find a writer that could just like, don't rush your projects and just tie it up in a good way. In the 14th episode, something traumatic. Oh, it was the 13th. It was one of them. And after that episode, they act like it never happened. It was the most jarring and most traumatic episode. And it's just like the episode ended and they didn't touch on it again. Hello? Are we okay? I thought, I was like, oh, y'all not serious. Just, no. Y'all, the next time I do a live, I'm going to be on StreamYard so we could all be chit-chatting. I'm going to figure it out and we could all just... I think the next time, actually, didn't we decide we were doing something on New Year's Eve? Did we talk about this? Because I could set it up for that day. Let's see. Got to look at my calendar. Here. My nail color, ooh. Don't make me lie to you. I don't know. So I did them myself, but I don't go get my nails done. My nails grow like naturally really long. And it got to a point where when they get so long, they start to crack on the sides and my nail break, and I always have to cut them so everything is the same length, and I start the whole process over. So I was like, let me just start trying gel polish, because I just always have regular polish and it was fine. And I ordered it from Amazon. I don't know what color this is. It's just, and I tried it and it's like a burgundy. On camera it looks red, but it's like a plumish burgundy color. Yes, please send it to me. Oh my God, you're saving my life. Because I really have been wanting to switch over to StreamYard, or I was just gonna pay for the pro version of Zoom, because Zoom, I feel like a lot of us have used Zoom, and it's just the interface is so easy. That was gonna honestly be my, like, if I can't figure out the streaming platforms because they're so complicated, I was just gonna pay for the pro version of Zoom, because after a certain time, if you have the free version, after 60 minutes, um, it just cuts off, and you have unlimited when you pay for the pro. Wait, some people. Oh, that's right. Because some people have not started when the phone rings. When is the last episode of that? If you have not started when the phone rings, can you top a one? Because there's something I want to say. There's something I want to talk about. And if you are already on my Patreon, if you've seen my reaction to what I'm about to say, But there's somebody that I'm very suspicious of. And I don't know if it's my gut feeling or I'm just saying something out of my ass, but I am very suspicious of someone. Oh, who's beautiful? Let's look at this. Who did you say? Oh, I just stumbled up on that picture. Yes, this is who I'm talking about. He's always a villain as well. He's so stunning. I follow him on Instagram, and I just it's like so swoon worthy. But like, sir, every show you're gonna be a villain in every show. Every Take a break, because I'm starting to feel like this might be you in real life. Take a break, please. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I did that myself. I was shocked that it came out as nice as it did, because I had never done gel before. Every time I polished a nail, I had to go keep reading the instructions. I can stream yarn on my phone. Oh, but isn't it gonna get too hot depending on how long it is? And I just don't want to like run the risk of it like dying. Oh, the show I'm looking forward to, honestly, I have to I have to see. I don't think I know yet. A lot of the shows, um, I always either there's this one girl that talks about upcoming K dramas, and when I know, okay, I'm about to plan out new shows that I'll be interested in, I go on my drama list and see what's upcoming. I haven't done that because I don't know if y'all missed it. If some people are new on the in the chat, but I started a new job about a month ago, and it's very exhausting. Managing people is exhausting. But the people in this case are not the issue, because they're actually really great. It's the job itself and the way it's structured. It's very exhausting. So when it comes to my content, and I have two YouTube channels. I have two YouTube channels, and I've not been, I mean, this channel I have not been consistent. My other one I was, and it's just this job has taken so much out of me. I'm always so exhausted. So I don't know, but I know the one with Udawan, where he's gonna be in Thailand, and I forget the other girl's name. Anything he's in, I'm watching. Okay. Anything he's I think I mentioned earlier I'm looking forward to season 2 of All of Us Are Dead, and what is the other one? We Class Hero 2 I'm waiting for. I don't know. I have to like look at her page and then like I said look on that list and a lot of trailers and what do y'all got going on over there? If you guys hear extra background noises because my neighbors got something going on. Mm. Did you? Because I was like, I mean, I'm comfortable using what is this? I am comfortable using my computer for StreamYard. I just have to know how to work it. Once I know that, and honestly, I wish I've looked for this, but there hasn't been anyone to break it down like what's better than the other. Trying to know StreamYard versus OBS versus Zoom. I just feel like Zoom it's so easy, but I don't know if people use it for lives or if it integrates well with a live. Y'all heard that, right? Yeah, slamming a door. But also my studio, like I could only hear that in my studio. So I'm like in my filming studio space. Um, and they're just like was so loud. It's closer to the hallway than anything else. Yes, I really I want to be able to I just have a tingling sensation that there's somebody I suspect and when the phone rings and I clocked it. I want to go back and watch my reactions and I was like I clocked it the first episode. I was like, "Wait a minute. I don't trust you. I don't trust you." And I could be wrong, but also I'm not completely caught up, so I don't want to say something and I'm just making stuff up. Um, oh. Um, you can still join. Still here. Okay, let me look at the thumbnail that I made, and I think I wanted to discuss every single one of those shows. I think. Um, yeah, I'm so thankful that you wrote this to me. The next time y'all we do a live, we gonna be in here chit chatting together. Oh, okay. My computer said, "Hold on, I'm not ready." Um, let me see something. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, can you guys still hear me? And let me know if you see my screen okay. Because sometimes I think I'm doing something right, and it's not what I thought it was. Are you guys able to see the screen? Do you see the picture on the screen as well instead of me, or do you guys just see me? I think there's a little lag. Watch, by the time we do another live, I'm gonna be a pro. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go from like marry my husband to romance in a house. And we could discuss. Marry my husband, y'all. To me, this was like the highlight of my starting off of my year, and it's actually what propelled my channel. And I just started it. I was like, oh, I really love this show. Let me continue to post my reactions, and people loved it. I couldn't believe it. That's what made me. I was like, oh, people actually like reactions, and I started doing it. Queen Wu, I actually liked it. I heard a lot of people didn't really watch much, and a lot of people were complaining that it was too mature. And I'm just like, what are y'all talking about here? What do you mean? I also like historical dramas. Like, so I think I was in it, and it was very political, very political. To love these. The only one I think I didn't even get. No, it's two shows. I was like absolutely not, and I just did not finish. Is Hierarchy and Romance in the House. I'm lying. I didn't finish Red Swan 2, but I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Her mother-in-law was pissing me off, but I liked it a lot. And right now we're watching on Patreon. We're watching what is this show? When the Phone Rings. Dear Harry pissed me off so much, so much. Let me make this smaller so we can see each other. So y'all can see I'm upset. I look a little blurry. Or is it just because I'm not in focus? Anyway, y'all, Dear Harry was one of those shows where I was like, oh, this is going to be my favorite show of the year. And they fucked it up. They actually fucked it up. It's like we almost didn't need the story. There was no resolution. There was no resolution. Oh my God, I was so mad. Because I was like, oh, I like that they're taking liberty to write a show like this, to produce a show like this. This is not something that they've touched on before. All for it to go down the hill. I was like, this is some bullshit. No Game, No Love, I thought was fun. But I could have done without it. It wasn't really, I could have done without it. The spinoff show, I started to watch that. I never finished it. Impossible Air is the one I finished, and I regret every episode of this show. I regret. The one story that could have been good out of it, they just was like, that was just a tease. We're not going to talk about this anymore. Not really. Hello? It was so upsetting. It was so upsetting. So, I'm not going to lie. And y'all gonna know I'm not lying because, like I said, Udawan is my husband. That's my baby daddy. Mr. Plankton, I watched it. It was okay. So, moving forward, I need him to pick better shows. He's too good of an actor. I hate when bad scripts happen to great actors. I'm not saying this was a bad script. I didn't feel what everybody else felt. And that, like I said, this is my man. Um, The Judge from Hell was chef's kiss to me. I loved it. 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 I loved it a lot. I really, really liked it a lot. The Frog, it was a good show. It was intense. But the girl, she annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie, because I want when we get villains, I want to know the why. It doesn't have to be good. The why doesn't have to be a good reason, because we could just still judge them like that is not a reason for you to get to where you. But it just, she was just crazy. It didn't. Girl, what? Why are you here disturbing these people peace? Are you okay? The other story I really liked, but her story, she was just doing weird stuff, and I was romance in the house. The dad pissed me off. And people were about to start making stupid choices. And I really tuned in from Minot, and I was like, oh, you're not even gonna make him the main character immediately. I was turned off. It didn't pull me in the way it needed to. People do be crazy, but her crazy was just like, I just feel like this is what I mean about the writing of certain shows. They introduced that she comes from a very rich family, but it seemed like her art just wasn't that good. And then she went crazy. But I wish they had given us y'all, it just was surface level crazy. She got with a guy and then murdered her son. What, ma'am? What's going on? Are you okay? I mean, we know you're not okay, but... And I'm learning, a lot of the issues I have with shows is me. I'm learning not to be so, not to critique shows in a way that I think would make sense. Because like I said, I'm writing my own show. So I'm just like, it shouldn't be structured that way. You could tell us this story without doing the way you did this. We're smart people. Why did you make that choice in your writing? If you want to show us that this girl is crazy, show us that she's crazy, but with purpose. Don't just say she's crazy. She comes from a rich family, but that's it. Was she abandoned? Did she not get emotional support? Why is she doing this? Why she just went to a regular random village and she just chopping people. It just come on. You know what? Living in a different reality, that'll do it. But this is a show. They just was like, we don't got to tell you nothing. That's it. I guess when you finish Princess, when you finish what do you call this? Queen of Tears, let us know what you think. And if you liked literally every episode. What was it? On Patreon, because I had to remove Queen of Tears from YouTube, like I mentioned earlier. Because you can leave exit surveys, if you're like, oh, I don't want to be subscribed to this channel anymore. Someone wrote an entire, paragraphs of why she was leaving. Because she didn't like the way I was reacting to the show. She said I rolled my eyes too much. Is it not my reaction? She did. I think she didn't like the way I was critiquing the show. So she was upset. She said every time I roll my eyes like this, She didn't like that she saw too much of the whites in my eyes. So that's why she unsubscribed. Girl, you cannot monitor my emotions and how I feel about a show. Are you okay? Anyway, let me see. I want to do right. I'm gonna keep rolling my eyes because you can. How do you monitor? How do you tell people how to feel about something? Because I think it was getting to a point where a lot of the decisions the characters in the shows or in the show were making, I was just like, y'all have your father's fortune and your business to get back. Why are you just in this person's village taking up these people's resources and still looking down on them because y'all are richer, but now everything is seized from you, and they just had there was no what's the word I'm looking for? There was no haste. They had no haste. You lost your company. Go out there and find a way to fight it back and get it back. The son-in-law that y'all were just being rude to is the only one that's trying to fight for this family. I was just so annoyed with every decision. And then, like I already said this earlier, but the decision for the writers to make him get into an accident, of course I'm going to keep rolling my eyes because now you're playing with my emotions. But she really said that. She was like, I'm leaving because, you were rolling your eyes too much. I was like, oh, that's a new one. So there's that. I want to do this, y'all. I want to go on StreamYard right now. Okay. I'm gonna try StreamYard. Zach. I'm telling you, the way I was just like, you're not serious, right? Are you okay? It just didn't make sense, the things they were doing. Y'all. Oh wow, that's intense. Okay, guys, let me try to log in. I'm excited. StreamYard could be a thing. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my god, y'all are asking me too many questions. In this, not y'all, not us. I'm on StreamYard. Oh no. Was it the people in the chat? Were they being weird? Listen, some of the characters, I'm just like, why do you even exist in this show? I'm not gonna lie, for Queen of Tears, his brother annoyed me. He didn't add to the story. I just, sometimes when there are too many people, when it's like ensemble characters, or like, yeah, ensemble characters in a show, if someone is not adding to the story, why do we have them here? Why? I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab a cup of water.